Hello, everyone. This is Seasonal Couple again. This is Madam Diane and Mr. Patrick. So, we have quite a bit to discuss today. And remember, the first thing, subscribe. Please, if you don't subscribe, please, we need to bring that number up. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Today we just came back from shopping, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't normally do shopping on a Monday,
Mm-hmm.
but today we did it, and then we ran into one or two few friends. And
Mm-hmm.
when you go shopping these days, we are sure this is happening all over the world.
Exactly, yes.
The cost of living
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is gone; it's astronomical.
It's through the roof. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is from food, housing,
Mm-hmm.
even clothing is up. Your
Petrol.
petrol is up, gas is up,
Mm-hmm.
and this is phenomenal. And it's global.
It is. It is global. Yes, it is.
So a lot of families have, um, and a lot of people are losing their jobs.
Yes. Yes.
So all this coming together,
Mm-hmm.
families are suffering all over the world,
Yeah.
including here in the United Kingdom,
Yes.
and people are doing a lot of things to break even,
Yeah. It is living from
hand
paycheck
to
to
mouth.
paycheck, hand to mouth,
Yeah,
right? Paycheck as they say.
yeah,
It's really hard.
yes,
You know what I mean?
and yes. To make this worse is that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, apart from the hype, not it's not hype, it's real, it's reality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, Everything is going up.
Mm-hmm.
The wages are still there.
Yeah. The wages don't move,
Yeah,
but things are going up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in United Kingdom, and there is strike upon strike upon strike all
Yes.
over the place,
Exactly.
and this is historic lack of any kind wage increment at all. People have been stuck
Yeah.
in the same wage
For years.
for 10, 15 years
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And then the prices of things has crept up
Mm-hmm. But how do
that
these
they
people
can't
to
cope.
pay for stuff if the wages is not going to stock and things
Mm.
are going up? That is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are certain things that are vital to you. You can't, it is not a luxury to put food on the table for kids.
Mm.
So you have to find some, you must put food down.
Oh, you
And
have to.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things going up, and it does affect people's relationship.
Oh yes, it does. And I mean, as for the men, like you expect the man to provide at all costs. You know what I mean? And sometimes it affected by the men will lose their jobs or they downsize their jobs and the salary get cut, and that's where um we have to start to couple have to start to pull together. I mean, it will be a big impact on the family, especially if it's the man is the sole breadwinner. It will be hard.
I mean, there are couples as it is right
Hmm.
now, and they both working,
Hmm.
and still things are difficult.
Yeah, still things are difficult, and sometimes they have to make decision for one to stay home with the children and the other one go out and work.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Because if you, for instance, if you had just the average 2.4,
Hmm.
just nanny alone takes for two kids
Hmm. It's one of them wages, and
is
sometimes,
even more than the
yeah,
wages of
more than the
some
wages.
a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Hmm.
So you have one wage is struggling to pay mortgage
Hmm.
and feed the family.
Yeah.
So you can see how difficult it is,
Hmm.
and you can see where the tension is coming from.
Yeah. Yes, stress start to chip in, and worst of all, if you have children again and they need this and need that, and what you used to give them, you can't, you have to cut back.
Mm.
That is a stress as well, because at the end of the day, every parent want to make sure their children are happy.
Sure. The other thing we need to correct is it's not only men that are breadwinners. I
Hmm.
mean, this is 2000 and what 23.
23.
So a lot of women, some of them are the breadwinners sometimes.
Yeah, some of them
So
are
the
the
case
breadwinner.
is,
They sometimes the fathers, choose to stay home with the the home dad
Mm-hmm.
because their salary may be less and the woman may be earning more, so they make a decision to say who earn more
Mm-hmm.
work and who earn less stay home and stay children just to cut down the cost of childcare.
Yeah.
Because both of them go to work, they just would be paying for childcare. But it's
Mm.
still hard because it's one salary coming in.
Yes.
It's really still hard, and that still can cause a tension in the
So,
family.
mhm,
Hmm.
one of the reasons we decided to do this
Hmm.
today is to highlight really the impact on relationships, marriages, and people who are not married, who
Yeah,
are
yeah,
together.
relationship and all.
And we were listening to this program, and it did come up
Yeah.
that a lot of relationships are suffering today
Yeah,
because of it.
yeah.
So I'm beginning to wonder all those vows that we take in the church and all this. Yeah, you get me.
Yeah.
So for better for worse, where does it go? Where has it gone
For richer,
now?
for poorer.
For richer, for poorer. Where has it gone now?
I'm telling you,
Huh?
people thinking different nowadays. You know what I mean? They said that gone through the roof whenever they realize that, what I mean, their living standard drop. You know what
That's
I
what I'm saying.
mean?
Some people is just. I mean, if you took. I mean, it's too early. I mean, the crunch itself hasn't lasted too long, and
Hmm.
yet the impact is here already on
Yeah, it is.
relationship.
Yeah,
Can
it
you
is.
imagine if it lasted another 6 or a year? So,
It will be
uh,
really, really
mm,
bad.
our message is really to remember your vows
Hmm.
because it's not just the only women working out because the man is broke now. Men also do work out.
Hmm.
So you begin to wonder what is going on.
Hmm.
It's affecting everybody. You
Yeah,
mustn't break up your marriages
because of
because
finance, find a
you, sh-
solution for it.
of course,
Work
you should be.
together.
If you
Yeah,
work together, you should be able to go
yeah, you
through.
should go. Yeah,
Breaking to look for a greener pasture.
that don't exist anymore.
You may never find that greener pasture in
Hmm.
there. I'm telling you the
You may
truth.
find it, but how long you gonna last?
You
Because
get
you
me?
went into that greener pasture because of negative reason, because of finance.
Hmm.
So what I mean, it's not good. I think in my that's my opinion anyway. If you from you love someone, you know that there's going to be ups and downs.
Yeah.
There's nothing straight all the time. It will be ups and downs, and both of you have to just really sit it out, work
I
together,
mean,
and find
yeah.
a solution for it. Not just jump
Hmm.
ship. That's not good. I think that is from the woman or the man part. I think that is weak.
That is weak. That is you begin to question
Mhm.
if the commitment was real,
Yeah,
isn't it?
because
Because when things were smooth and
you don't
going,
know.
so
You
ah,
don't see that. That's what a lot of people saying as well. So sometimes when difficulty coming, that's when you know
mhm,
if your relationship is solid.
exactly. That is the
Yeah,
difficulty.
yeah, mm-hmm,
That is the difficulty of a rich
yeah,
man.
mm-hmm,
Because rich men don't really know who love them and who don't,
mm-mm.
do they?
And until when their business go belly up in it,
Ah,
then they would know that, what I mean, the jump ship. And a normal person like us just go to work and everything, and what I mean, and things go pear shape. That's when it's supposed to pull together,
yeah.
and work together and just think of ideas how to get back on your foot, how to work together to make it better. Because, as the old saying, all this in a Jamaican term, say one hand cannot catch lice. That means say it need two people,
Hmm.
to work together. If one can have the ideas and one, what I mean, can put it together, it's good to put together. It's good because at the end of the day, there's no perfect life all the time. Things will show
Yeah,
crack
sure.
financially.
Especially this one. This one is so obvious
Hmm.
that it's not hidden. It's not like somebody's it's nobody's fault if your husband or wife loses their job.
Hmm.
It's not his fault.
No, it's
It's not that the
happened.
company returned them at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So and this is the time I think of test, isn't it? It's
Yeah, but yeah, and
you is
sometimes some woman or
this.
man, if they lost their job, if they always earn an independent and they lost their job, they kind of feel bad.
Yeah,
They kind of thinking as I wonder what my partner is saying. Neither the woman when they're gonna think, say, oh my God, am I selfish? Am I not going to look something else? I used to earn it as one thing. If you know what I mean, you're gonna start think crazy. You're gonna have ideas in your head to say, oh my God. And that can put anxiety in you to say, you know what I mean? You want to do something to you used to do, you used to this, you used to, and then it just fall. And they use, your partner, if you have a good one, won't think about that, but you yourself will think and say, oh God, wonder if he's thinking less of me, either a woman or a man, doesn't matter what. Wonder if he's thinking less of me or thinking this or that. You know what I mean? It kind of let you feel sometimes useless if you're a very independent person. Sometimes make you feel
but
bad.
this is where the union comes in.
Yeah.
This is what the
Hmm.
vows was
Hmm.
designed to do.
Yeah.
When one is down, the other one picks him up and not
Yeah.
run away.
Hmm.
You get me?
Yeah. And
So
make the
that's
other one feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You have to
oh yeah.
just, yeah, because it can happen and it happens.
Mm.
And then that person just feel, less valued and useless. And that person may let them feel you. Even if they don't tell them, you can feel it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's not good. So if we two person going through financial issue and them, you need to work together and try to pull self out of it. And that is teamwork.
Yeah, of course. Except
Mhm.
of course if for someone is drinking the money in alcohol.
Yes, I'm going
You
to
get me?
I'm
We
going to buy Gucci or some
That's what I'm saying.
expensive
We
things.
are talking about normal people living together
Mhm.
and not allowing some. You must do everything in your powers to save. You mustn't just run away because of
Mhm.
economic crisis in the. As far as that economic crisis, not it's not as a result of somebody
Mhm.
being mischievous. If you see what I mean.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're not the type that if your partner is not the type that, like I said, drinks a lot of alcohol
Mhm.
or smoke the damn thing
I go
off
and do something that
or
they
go,
regret.
I can we can understand that,
Mhm.
and you have tried your best. But if your things come up, like sacking, for instance, they
Mhm.
sacked, he lost his job, for instance, or
Mhm.
she lost her job,
Mhm.
that shouldn't be enough reason,
Mhm.
because really the austerity or whatever it's called, the
Mhm.
crunch, the economic sum,
Mhm.
it will go
Of course it will go.
with
Of course
time. It will
it
go,
will go. It's not gonna last
and
long. It will
your
go,
partner
yeah.
will get another job,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
things will come back.
Yeah.
You get
Mhm.
me?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
if people
So
do
just be
not do,
patient with
you
each
have to
other.
ride it. Remember your vows
Mhm.
and ride it
Mhm.
out. Be
It's
strong for each other.
yeah, it's like a roller coaster, is it? It's up sometime and it's down. When it's down, that's when you have to pull together. When it's up, what I mean, you're laughing and happy. You know what I mean? But we have to just work together, support each other.
Especially if you remember our name here, our channel name is London Seasonal Couple.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is a seasonal woman or man running to? Because of
Because of
what?
financial crunch.
How much food do you have to eat it there? You
You're
get me?
surprised because you have some seasonal couple like
Yeah.
everybody is young as how they feel, but you have some seasonal couple. They don't care what age they are. They will jump ship. They will go and say, none of that. You know what I mean?
I think it's crazy. You get
They're
to
human beings.
yeah.
They are.
I just think it's crazy.
Hmm.
You couldn't, for instance, unless you don't like that woman or that man.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And this is now your excuse. You
Hmm.
already had something in mind before,
Yeah.
and you are just simply
Hmm.
looking for an excuse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. He hit it on
So,
the right. Yes, it's true.
so
Yes.
otherwise, I
Hmm.
don't see if you have settled
Hmm.
with some, you are in your 50s and you have settled with
Hmm.
somebody in the 50s,
Hmm.
for Christ's
It
sake,
doesn't matter 50, 60,
or 60,
70s.
whatever it is. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
talking if you
yeah,
are
yeah.
seasonal
Seasonal from 50s,
and
late 40s, 50s upwards.
uh-huh,
And you know what I mean? And something like have a turn financially
yeah.
in a negative way. You have to pull together. You don't run and shoot.
Yeah,
You pull together
you,
because
yes,
from that person you're with, ambitious and will, not going to just sit there but trying. You know
hmm
what I mean? Cause you have
yeah.
some worthless people, mate. Where
Yeah, we're not talking about those ones. Of course, if
hmm
somebody's worthless, it could be a man or man,
yeah,
then it's a different approach to it. We're
hmm
talking about normal
hmm
people who couldn't handle themselves or contain themselves,
hmm
and it's just because of this
hmm
economic nonsense.
yeah, it's true.
Uh-huh. So that is what we're here to address. It shouldn't be, especially in our
hmm
age
hmm
bracket, so to
hmm
speak.
hmm
It shouldn't be.
hmm
We should be able by now to know how to handle each other.
Of course,
You
of
get me?
course, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah. There
of
is
course.
nothing that is impossible. If you
No.
set your mind in it,
Yeah.
you will do
hmm
it, and you can set your mind if there is love in the family,
Yeah. That's what I would say.
you
That
will.
from you meant it from the beginning, so you love each other,
Yeah.
or not even love in love with each other. Nothing hard that come your way should never dampen the relationship because things is up and down. When
Mm.
it's down, you pull harder. When it's up, you're still pulling. You know what I mean? So don't let finance because of financial situation make you, what I mean, let you just get distorted and want to run, break away. It don't work like that because it's not always green on the other side. Stick with what you got and work with it. Work with it.
And when you play your national lottery, don't hide the ticket.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, people. Well, thank you for listening, and we're gonna say have a good evening now from Seasonal Couple. And remember, please, 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 please
Subscribe to us,
subscribe. We
please.
need the numbers. Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.